Who wants to be a Melvinaire? It's a manhood movement, constant elevation. Every day we improving. 7 p.m. on Wednesdays, I think you should tune in. It's more than a podcast, it's a family reunion. Melvinaires. My nigga Mel up in here. You know Rome, he the plug, no telling who might appear. Could be one of your favorite rappers, community activists, businessmen and women, to the shooters and savages. Melvinaires, yeah, we Melvinaires. Yeah, we Melvinaires. Yeah, we Melvinaires. Listen, you still a baby boy. This is manhood shit.
Yo, mic check, 1 2 1 2. It's the almighty Melvinaire podcast, man. We back in the building, man. One time for your mind, baby, no doubt. Your host, none other, Rona Plug, live and direct from the dojo, Digital Impact Studios. We in the motherfucking building, man. It's been a minute, bro, but like, yo, ain't a goddamn thing changed, yo. It is what it is, baby. Yo, we live and direct. Yo, we got none other than yo, I want to get this dude props, bro. Like, yo, before we even bring him on, yo, because like, yo, I'm like salt and pepper beard dude now. You know what I mean? And niggas call me OG on the regular. You know what I'm saying? On the 1-2 to the corner store. You know what I mean? Grab the little ginger ale, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Little blunts. Little bamboos, whatever, you know what I mean? And as far as battle rap goes, this is a guy that like I've always followed, I've already respected. Outside of battle rap as well, like, your music as well, like just as far as lyrics and bars go, like a dude I just flat out respect. Got a lot of experience in the game, been around a lot of names. Solidified as far as battle rap goes, legend, Harlem Zone, none other, Team Harmony in the building, man. Swave Sevah in the building, man. We can't hear him, bro. We can't hear you, bro. Hold on. You said it's his mic? Okay. Yeah, he said it's your mic, bro. Let him figure it out. He'll come right back. Yeah, man. But as far as so we got clips. So play the Swave verse twerk clip till he okay, he back. There we go. We can hear him now.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right, there we go.
Already. Team Harmony in the building, man.
What's good?
Team
What's
Harmony
good?
General in the building, man. Swave Sevah.
What up?
Melvinaire podcast, man, is going down, man.
Melvinaire podcast.
Already, bro. Welcome.
What up, though?
Welcome.
Thank you, brother. How you doing, man?
Man, blessed, bro. Yo, welcome to the dojo, man. Yo.
I'm very familiar with dojos, B. Thank you, B.
I already know.
Yeah.
Man.
Spend my life in them.
Yeah, already know. So, yo, let me ask you, right, before we even get into, like, what is the exact discipline that you were taught in?
My foundation is Shotokan.
Okay.
So that's the first black belt I got. I also got Goju, and I got Shorin-Ryu and Taekwondo.
Okay, already. Cause like, yo, all right, like, cause like, yo, outside of like the battle rap shit, right? Like when you hear niggas, everybody come against you, you know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, you know, karate, you know what I'm saying? And like, yo, karate so basic, bro. And it's like, yo.
And it's crazy because nobody ever seen me use it. They just know it. Right. I mean, niggas that grew up with me, I never had to really, nobody ever really tested me in battle rap, so I never really displayed it on camera. But niggas that grew up with me know. You know what I mean? Niggas that grew up with me that know me in the hood. Because, you know, back in the days, I used to be known for knocking niggas out around here. So it was kind of known. So everybody that grew up with me, they know for sure. But niggas in battle rap, they only heard shit. You know what I mean? It first came up in a battle rap. The very first nigga I ever battled brought it up, and it just stuck with me. I never really bragged about
Yo,
it.
that's
I just don't lie about
word.
it. You know what I mean? I don't really, you know what I mean? I don't throw it in people's face. Everybody know now, so I just talk about it when I ask. Or, you know what I mean? Niggas always bring it up in battles and shit, but you know what I mean? It came up to the world because a nigga brought it up in battle rap.
All right. That's respectfully.
Word.
All right, respectfully. All right, so like, yo, I am a pre-Summer Madness 2 nigga, bro. I am.
Okay, fact.
All right, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a pre-Summer Madness 2 nigga, bro. So like, I've been here since day one.
Okay.
I was Smack DVD. I had all them shits, bro. I was Party Artie versus Mook DVD. Like, I had all that shit, bro. I wasn't there, but I was there.
Nah, I feel you. 100%.
I was there for everything, bro. Like,
right.
My man was here right now, and he would attest for everything. Like, yo, what the fuck happened to the culture, bro?
Man.
Yo, what the fuck happened, man?
Money.
Yo, I agree. I agree, right? But yo, it just feel like one day it went from like it was a level of essence to it that yo, it kept you excited. You know what I'm saying? You was looking forward to seeing it. You know what I'm saying? You're like niggas got pay-per-view now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'ma support. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'ma pull up, whoop de whoop, you know what I mean? Get my smoke, you know what I'm saying? Give me my mans, we gonna kick it. You know what I'm saying? Watch the battles, whoop de whoop. And yo, bro, like it turned to like WWF. Like and like an instance, bro. And like I didn't know as a real fan, like I didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
I really don't know how to answer that question. I keep it real to me personally. I feel like, you know, when you first asked the question, I said money. But that's kind of a vague statement because I believe money got a lot to do with it, but I also believe that social media, like the concept of views and likes.
Absolutely.
That really kind of just molded battle rap because the view, especially views, people realized that views came with a certain element.
Right.
And I think a lot of people started exploiting that element and focusing on that element instead of actual bars at one point. And with the viewership came the money. So then niggas used to use money as an excuse for certain shit that was being done in battle rap. And then it just became like the norm. You understand? So as it evolved, as more people, more eyes got on it, more money invested into it, it started to switch up. It started to transform a little bit. It started to take another shape. And, you know, battle rappers, we learned to roll with the punches. Some people couldn't. Some people fell off. Some people gave up. Some people said, fuck it, they didn't want to do it. And then you got others like myself and Rexes and, you know what I mean? The people you still see around that you knew from back then.
Right.
We just decided to hang with the punches. We decided to make it work for us, but at the same time remain who we are. You know what I mean? And I think that's the true spirit of battle rap. Like the ones that remain who they are throughout all the madness, we still remain us. You know what I mean? Word. So that's where this true spirit of battle rap lies to me. But there is a lot of politics. That's another word that got involved.
Yo, politics did kind of white. I don't want to say whitewash, but it did kind of saturate like battle rap. You know what I mean, to an extent. So like, I got a follow-up question on that. So like, yo, that's a great response. I appreciate you for that. Did the culture essentially sell itself out, essentially chasing the bag? In your opinion?
Oh, whew, wow. Kinda. But you know what though? It ain't no different than hip hop itself.
Word. Yo, I agree. I like it's so many I think it's a direct parallel as far
same
as
different sides of the same coin type shit.
yeah, exactly. Like I think
Because hip hop did the same thing. I remember when we was complaining about niggas wearing shiny suits. You know what I mean? Niggas was doing that for the money. It was the look. It was the perception. Real gutter, grimy hip hop heads didn't like it. We hated when we seen
salute, bro.
We hated when we seen the Locks doing it. But we love the music they produce doing
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hold on one second, bro. I'm gonna shout out my bro, man, Thomas Hill, bro. Like, yo, that's a fact, bro. That's what we do over here, man. Yo, you gotta pay attention, bro. It's the Melvinaire podcast, baby. Like, listen, this is one legend we got in the building, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got many more. You know what I'm saying? That's touched down and many more coming, bro. So like, I salute you, bro. I appreciate you for touching down. Salute. Yo, salute my bro, man. Yo, salute the God. Now it's born out live. Hey, yo, Swave, bro.
Shout out to Knowledge, B.
Hey, listen, bro. Like, that's the first dude that ever heard the term Melvinaire in history.
Yeah,
on
crazy.
Everything. You know what I'm saying? On everything. That's the first dude that heard the term Melvinaire, bro, in history.
History for you. That's history for you. Word.
Yo, that's my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
good dude. Very good
dude. Yo, very good, bro. So, yo, all right. For as long as you've been in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Outside of battle rap, but just as far as hip hop goes.
Okay.
Do you consider yourself like an elder statesman at this point? Like, I don't want to say a vanguard, you know what I'm saying? But if so, that's respected as well, right? Like as far as battle rap goes, because as far as battle rap goes, I think you still better than a lot of these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
It real. Like, Loaded Lux be calling me a vanguard.
Word. Shout out Lux, yo.
Shout out Lux.
Shout out Beloved, man.
He called me a vanguard.
Shout out Beloved, like, bro.
Vanguard. Do I consider myself? I guess I would consider myself. I mean, I've been around, bro. You know what I mean? I'm up there in age at this point. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I've seen a lot, been a lot, did a lot. I've been around the world with this shit, not just with battle rap, with rapping, period.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yo, I remember seeing you on MTV2, bro. No lie. I want to say the video had to be in like Thailand or something like that.
Yeah,
it was somewhere. Yo,
Philippines.
Okay, all right, Philippines. Yo, bro. I felt so proud seeing you there, though. You know what I'm saying? I felt so proud seeing you there, bro. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that shit. It's that part why I follow, you know what I'm saying? Like what I follow is for those reasons, bro. Cause it's like, yo, it's hip hop at the end of the day.
Right.
It's hip hop at the end of the day, bro. So it's like, yo, when you see anybody have a breakthrough and they get a step forward, and it's like, yo, bro, even to make MTV in itself, bro, like it's legendary. So I'm like, yo,
I remember getting a phone call that my video played on MTV too. Yeah, and I ain't believe it. I thought my man that called me and told me he always be playing pranks and jokes on some funny shit.
Yeah.
So when he called me, I was like, nigga, fuck out of here. He was like, yo, my nigga, your shit is playing on MTV2 right now, bro.
Oh, everything, bro.
And I was like,
that shit.
So I remember I ain't catch it that night, but when I finally caught it, I was like, oh shit, my man was telling me the truth, B. And then everybody started hitting me up about it. Like, yo, you on MTV? Yeah, dope.
That shit was definitely a proud moment for niggas, bro. Like, I ain't gonna front. Like, yo, niggas was definitely happy.
Imagine how I felt.
On everything. On everything. All right. So I got some questions for you. I got some battles coming up. I want to get your honest opinion on them. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the politics, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get to the bars with the niggas. So, all right. First question. When is niggas gonna bring back crew ciphers, bro? Like, niggas should be honestly battling crew for crew, if crew ciphers would put the bread on the line, bro. Like, cause like, yo, listen, I'm not gonna front. Team Homie might be a cheat code. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, nobody
Team
fucking with
Homie might be a cheat code. I ain't gonna front. With a lot of niggas.
I think after we battled Writers Block, we kind of disbanded them, and then that kind of didn't happen no more.
Yo, you might be right, man. You might be right.
Shout out to my nigga ARP.
You might be right.
And after that, we were trying to do an NWX one. We we kind of did the Goonies on URL. It was a 2-on-2 that wound up being a free for all.
Yeah.
I ain't like that battle though. That battle.
Goonies would have got cooked though, bro. Like they got cooked, bro.
They would have got destroyed if we were serious.
They got cooked. I ain't gonna.
And then that nigga, I wanted to kill Jack Boy that day after he bought a PH name. So my mindset wasn't even in the battle no more. A lot of that shit was on the spot. I mean, me and Moneybagg. It's funny because we had got some info. That battle was weird, because we had a whole different second round. But after he said that PH shit, we had a round about his mom that we had vote just to play around with. We wasn't even gonna use that shit.
Yeah.
But we wound up using it because I wanted to make the nigga mad. I wanted them to want to fight me.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? That's how I wanted. But I was in the wrong mindset. After I heard PH name, I saw blood.
Right, yeah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. All right, so I got 3 battles that's upcoming. I got 3 battles in the past of yours.
Okay.
All right. So
Bet.
Your expectations. T-Rex versus Cassidy.
I got Rex winning.
No Harlem bias.
No Harlem bias.
You got see Rex. I feel like Rex is the safe bet, right?
I feel like if Rex and T-Rex was battling on beat, it'd be. I mean, if Cassidy and Rex was battling on beat,
you picking Cassidy.
It'll be more in Cassidy's side,
right?
But I feel like this format, no way, ain't no way in hell. It'll be close on beat.
Word.
On this format, no beat. Nah, he ain't beating Rex. Cassidy ain't really beat nobody yet doing it.
Yo, all right. So battle wise,
we can say he beat Disaster. A lot of people argue Hitman, but he ain't beat Goods. He ain't beat Arsenal.
No, I don't think he beat Goods. I interview Cass. I interview Cass. I don't think he beat Goods. I don't think he beat Arsenal. I think he beat Hitman. I think he beat Disaster.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think he beat Hitman. I think he beat Disaster. Like Hitman was supposed to destroy Cassidy, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
He was. He did. That's why a lot of people think he lost.
That's why a lot of people think he
lost.
Especially
after that face-off, it was like, oh, this got to get good.
Yo, when Cassidy said, yo, you guys rap for your Nick Cannon chain. Like, yo, it was over with in my eyes, bro. Like, the Nick Cannon chain, it was over with, bro. Like,
right.
And Cassidy, I interviewed Cassidy, bro. And Cassidy is Cassidy in every interview, bro. Like,
I mean,
no doubt.
He's always going to be the same.
He's always going to be Cassidy, bro. Like, yo, I wasn't expecting anything less, bro. I thought it was hilarious. I thought, yo, Cassidy's hella entertaining. He's still Cassidy, bro. Like, I thought at some point, I feel like at some point there's going to be a battle where it clicks all the way. Like, at some point, the glow's going to click for Barry. You know what I'm saying? Like, at one of these battles, I don't know which one, but one of these battles, I feel like it's just going to click. And, like, it took Reed a little while to get it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It took Reed a little while to get it together.
I feel like, maybe I shouldn't say feel like, I'm hoping that happens for Cassidy.
Word. Respectfully, absolutely.
Because I feel like, I know he don't battle enough, but he had enough chances. He had enough battles to know already, especially for somebody, because I ain't gonna lie, Cassidy is very in tune with battle rap. Like, he knows what's going on. He knows who's who. He can quote bars from certain battles. Like, he watches it.
Word.
So between watching it and between that and actually committing to doing some, I feel like he should have it a grip on it by now, especially for somebody who claim he come from it. You know what I mean?
I agree.
How many battles we need for him to get a grip for somebody that claim you 5,001 and type shit? You know what I mean?
Word.
So it's like, come on.
Yo, I feel like Cass is like the precursor for a lot of rappers that feel like they could jump in. And so, like, when you hear niggas say, like, oh, Jadakiss or Lloyd Banks or, like, certain niggas, and it's like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, yo, bro, like, no. I don't want to see Jadakiss battle rap none of these niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I don't either.
I don't want to see none of that shit. Or Fabulous, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit. Like, no, bro, I don't want to see none of that shit. Like, if it's not like a verbal war zone on like some Saigon versus Vado type shit, I don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's an even playing field like that, I'm all the way for it, bro. Because listen, I was a Saigon fan, bro.
I was there. I was there for that.
Yo, bro, I knew. Listen,
Saigon is somebody I think got into this thinking that because he think he's nice. Like, I'm not saying think he's nice. Saigon is nice, but because he knows he's nice.
Yeah.
Like, everybody that's nice can't battle, bro.
Facts.
And I think a lot of MCs really need to know that. I think there's levels, especially when it comes to the way battle rap is now. Just because you nice, just because you can rap punchline.
Yeah.
Like I remember there was talks of Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks went at it. He even had word. Me and him went back and forth on Twitter at one point. But Lloyd Banks is a fan of my podcast, so no
shout out Banks,
no bad
man.
blood now. But he went back and forth with John, and there was talks of him coming in. Now I love Banks. You know what I mean? Lyrics, songs, love it, but. It'll be a different story battling John, bro. Yeah. Don't think you're going to, because you know how to write some punchlines, you're going to come here and that's going to get over for you, because this is a little bit more than punchlines at this point with battle rap.
Right.
You know what I mean? This is what I'm saying. So I think that a lot of industry rappers that feel like they nice, they look at battle rap, like any MC that's a true MC going to look at battle rap and be like, yo, I can do that.
Right. Yo, facts. Just off competitive nature, man.
Yeah, all competitive nature. But it's a different story when you standing in front of a nigga like me or something.
Right, word.
When you there.
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
Especially with us and all the experience we got and the little tricks of the trade that we learn to do that y'all don't do in recording booths.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like Harlem and Joe Budden. Joe Budden is another person that think he's extremely nice. Why wouldn't he be able to battle?
Joe was right. Joe was. Joe was almost there. He was almost there, bro.
And he ain't even get a crazy Hollow. Hollow was mediocre.
Was hella mediocre.
Right?
Absolutely.
And Joe lost. He laughing at his own jokes. He ain't even have the proper mannerism and delivery for what we do.
Right.
He went up there just thinking, I got bars. Watch this. I can rap. All right, you can rap. You know what I mean? Joe
could rap, but as far as battling evolved, you know what I'm saying? So it's something that didn't remain the same. So like you used to be able to diss a nigga on wax on a mixtape, and a nigga gonna diss you back the next week. You know what I'm saying, on the Clue tape. Right. And we waiting for a nigga response to some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when a nigga can respond to you instantaneously, and you ain't gotta wait, and niggas ain't gotta wait for a response and all of this shit. Like, yo, it was different. So like, yo, Joe Budden, and to put it in perspective, bro, I always give props, yo. Joe Budden is definitely one of the forefathers of this podcast shit, bro. He was one of the first niggas to go digital. He went Amalgam Digital. From Amalgam Digital to Joe Budden TV, onto YouTube, and onto what we see today as the Joe Budden podcast, bro. So it's always gonna be a salute to Joe.
Yeah.
Every time, bro. Joe Budden was a nigga we used to peep for every week for the new punchline that he was gonna say in the Clue tape.
That's a fact. That's also
no cap. No cap, bro. No cap. NBA on NBC, bro. Yo, Joe Budden on the NBC NBA beat, bro, was fire. And it was all NBA player punchlines, bro. I'll never forget that joint. I remember that shit like the back of my hand. But yo, Joe was a godfather of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But even with all that being said, he could never fuck with the niggas that's doing this shit on a regular basis. Doing it. Never.
Speaking of Joe Budden, right? Joe Budden, nice as he was. There's a radio show, it's on YouTube too, where he was in Hot 97 and him and rest in peace, my brother Sean Price was going back and forth.
Yo.
And Sean Price was smoking his boots.
Yo, I'm so glad. Yo, rest in peace, Sean Price.
I love you, Sean.
Big shout out to Miss Bernadette Price representing for Sean P. All
Go
over.
download her album, Widow's Cry, by the way. I'm glad you said her name. Go
That's a
download
fact.
Bernadette album, Widow's
Big
Cry.
shout out to Bernadette Price, man. Big shout out to Sean Price right out here, bro. Yo, I want to get it, yo. So I had it right here, bro. I got the notepad right in front of me, man.
Okay.
Your favorite Sean P moment for you?
What are you talking about? That the world knows, or just personally
And
me
you
and him?
Personally, you and him.
Oh man. Damn, I got a couple. Okay. Rock the Bells. It was either Rock the Bells or Paid Dues, one of these festivals.
Okay.
I was out there rocking with Immortal Technique and Sean Price. This is when Jesus Price Superstar album just came out.
Okay.
And he was performing that year, Rock the Bell. We was performing. And we get there, we go to the back. We meet each other at the trailers. I got my trailer was all the way across the field from this nigga. So when I found out where the trailer was, I go link with my niggas light up.
Right.
So boom. Niggas call me, yo, we about to hit the stage. So I'm like, I leave. I left my phone in the nigga trailer, right? I go do the show, bugging out, oh shit. So I walk all the way back to the trailer. On the way back now, when I get on stage, Sean is going to perform. So I run into niggas like, yo, I left my phone in the trailer. He like, yeah, it's in the trailer door, but go ahead. So I go get my phone, right? When I get my phone, when I open my phone, it's a picture of this nigga like this. He took a picture and made it like the first thing you open. Yeah, I don't like it. Yo, son, this nigga's hilarious. I got the picture in my phone, so I'm gonna send it to you. It's a picture of the nigga like this. Big ass face, like he just took a screen, like a selfie with my shit and just boom. Yeah. And just boom, put it back down. So when I open it, you can see the picture of this nigga like, I say, yo, this nigga is crazy, bro. This nigga dumb as shit, bro. Ruck was funny. He was one of the funniest dudes I ever met in my life, bro. Yo, one of the realest niggas too, like, word. Not to be played with. But at the same time, he was a funny dude, bro. Hilarious.
Right.
Word.
Okay, man, yo, that's fire. That's a fire story, man.
Yeah,
all right. Okay, funny. Follow up. Your favorite Immortal Technique story.
Immortal Technique story?
Yeah.
I traveled the world.
I want hold on, just to put it in the atmosphere so this should manifest. Yo, I want to interview you in Immortal Technique, bro. Like, yo, I be on the same shit you be on, bro. I on everything.
I highlight it for you.
Word, yo.
My favorite Immortal Technique moment, me and Immortal Technique, right? We went on tour, a European tour. We did Amsterdam. Weed smokers, we got to do Amsterdam, right? So in Amsterdam, we actually had a couple of days off. So I don't know if you know, but I'm from Harlem. Tech is from Harlem.
That's a fact.
Right?
That's a fact.
And Harlem is originally Dutch.
Yeah.
Amsterdam is the Dutch, right? And they have a Harlem. The original Harlem was spelled with two A's, Haarlem. And they have that Harlem over there. And it's a little ass town. It's like the hood on the low. So when we got to Amsterdam, after we did the show the next day, me and Tech was like, yo, we gonna go to Harlem tomorrow. Right?
Yo, so I know niggas was bugged out hearing that shit.
We went out there. We found a little pool hall. We was lighting up. We spoke to the town people out there. We had just me and Tech. We left the crew. We left everybody. We just went from Amsterdam, the hotel we were staying at. We went and got on the train, the bus, and we went to Harlem. Damn. We got pictures. We got pictures standing in front of the Harlem sign with the HAA.
Damn.
Like, you know what? Me and Tech. Like, we're Harlem all over the world, nigga. Yeah.
Wow.
Man, that shit. We had nothing to do. We just went out there and smoked weed and just chill with the people around the hood. We went to a pool.
That's fire.
I played pool. I used to play pool like in tournaments and shit when I was younger and shit. So we found a pool table and I was just smacking niggas off the table the whole time we was there. Everybody, put your money up. Smacking niggas around on the pool table the whole time I was there. And
fire, bro.
That shit was, yeah, we had a ball. That shit was fun. Then we went back to the hotel and got prepared to go to the next
only
show.
Only Harlem niggas can do shit like that, bro. Like, I ain't gonna front.
Fact.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
that
Harlem
shit
niggas
was dope, though. That shit, like, I don't know if I ever told Tech that, but that shit meant a lot to me. Me and him did that, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We learned the history of Harlem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, word.
Our Harlem is connected to that Harlem because it came from them people. You know what I mean? They came and settled over here and made, you know what I mean? This shit was all named after that shit.
All right, I got another. So next question for you: has the expansion of battle rap help or hurt the culture in your opinion? Now the additional leagues, some bring in, you know, some proper, you know, some great attention, some not so much. You know what I'm saying? So in your opinion, with all the new leagues that's come about, I ain't gonna say they've been lied to you, bro. From where I started, where it was Matt versus Rex round 1, and niggas had to wait 2 weeks for the next round. You know what I'm saying? So where to where we at now? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm super glad we're not doing that no more.
Yeah, super glad.
I'm super glad we're not doing that.
But to where we're at now, where it's almost a level.
But I keep it real. You know why we was doing that? If you remember back in the days, YouTube ain't allowed clips more than 10 minutes.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
So we had to do it round by round. We couldn't really do more than 10-minute clips. And then, you know, YouTube said, fuck it. Let go of that time restraint. And then we were just
I was just happy to see it, bro, because like I was just I was a student of the come up DVDs, you know what I'm saying? Like the whomever, like niggas had DVDs where I was copping them, you know what I mean?
Right.
Niggas just wanted to see what the fuck was going on, and like, yo, like I'm from Baltimore, bro, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, like, I lived in Virginia, you know what I'm saying? So niggas ain't know what was really going on up top, you know what I mean? All the way around. Like, you had to be in the know to really know what was going on or where to go to look for this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right. Before YouTube really hit. So I was one of them niggas, like, yo, I was like, all right, yo, we got the weed. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I got a couple DVDs, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? We got the Hennessy, nigga. Then we gonna hit the crib. You know what I'm saying? And watch these battles. You know what I'm saying? That was me. I was copping all the cocaine cities. You know what I'm saying? When French was going crazy, like all them joints, bro. Like, I was a student of that shit. So like, that's kind of like where I'm at now. Like, I was influenced by all of that shit.
Right.
Yeah. So all right, I got your Mount Rushmore, not including yourself, for Harlem, as far as battle rap goes.
Just Harlem?
Just Harlem. Because listen, this is what I say, right? Harlem is in battle rap. Harlem and battle rap, like you, Ice, as a collective, Mook, Rex, Clips, Lux, like, it's probably the strongest team as a collective in battle rap.
Ain't nobody fucking with Harlem.
Ain't nobody fucking with Harlem, like, in my opinion.
We are the strongest team. Ain't nobody fucking with Harlem.
That's a fact.
We got too many weapons. Too many weapons.
Yo, Mount Rushmore for Harlem.
Clips, Lux, Rex, and Mook.
Yo, at one point in time, I had Rex over Mook. Just because Rex
that
was
wasn't
just...
I ain't put it in no order. That wasn't no order.
No order.
Yeah. That's my.
I learned to appreciate
Lux,
them all.
Clips, Rex, Mook. That's my Mount Rushmore for Harlem. And I have a reason for that if we just doing Harlem. You know what I mean? I got a reason for everyone.
Can we get into that?
Sure. For one, Rex, let's start with Rex. Rex, I seen Rex battle niggas when he was 12 years old out here in the streets.
Yeah.
Grown men. I've been watching Rex rap since he was a little kid. Rex been active every era of battle rap.
That's a fact.
Since the off-camera era that y'all don't even know about.
Hey, let's get a hold of T-Rex, Dexter. Let's get a hold of T-Rex, bro.
T-Rex slander. That's my nigga. That's my little bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
For life. Bro. You understand me? I don't give a fuck if we give niggas poor battles. If y'all want to say you the mixtape bars, Rex, you never seen him choke. You know what I mean? He get up there and he rap.
Facts.
He rap.
Facts.
And Rex one of the only niggas I ever heard go, I run around, I got a battle coming up, I spit my round of Rex, that nigga be like, what's your go-to verse? I be like, what? This nigga will have his rounds he wrote and go-to verses. This is why he never choked, because he always just have a spare somewhere.
Word.
That's resilience. That's commitment. That's GOAT type shit.
That's a fact.
You understand me?
T-Rex.
Every ever battle rap off camera.
T-Rex
DVD ever.
T-Rex smoked X Factor. It wasn't even on stage, bro. And it was epic. Yo, and he never recovered from it, bro. Like,
that's the DVD ever.
Oh my gosh.
I mean? Wreck off camera ever. I can name niggas I seen them smoke. DVD ever. Smack DVD ever. We seen them go to Philly and battle NH back in the day. We seen the nigga in the internet era. We see the nigga the cafe era. We see him now. We still seeing him.
Word. I for a point in time, bro, before Mook came back outside, bro, I was screaming Rex for a long time.
That's my Rushmore type shit.
Yeah, I was screaming Rex for a long time, bro, because it was Rex versus Young L, Rex versus, you know what I'm saying, like that, that prime Rex, bro. I don't know too many, you know what I'm saying, that's running with that, man. And I see like a lot of the new class, and I'd be like, I'm not on some bias shit, like on some old head shit, but I'm like, man, man, that nigga can't, that nigga don't lay up like Jordan, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't one of them niggas, you know what I'm saying? But like, seeing the new classes, I'm like, it ain't the same. It ain't the same. It ain't the same essence, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just ain't the same essence. So it's like, from where you started to where the culture is at now, y'all niggas push that shit so much forward. They ain't got to do half the shit that niggas would have had to do to get recognized, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, understanding like what it really took and seeing niggas at PG tryouts when they started the PGs. You know what I'm saying? Seeing like the process of a lot of these different things that transpired as the culture pushed it so forward and within the past 20 years? You know what I'm saying? Like 20 years for real, like being honest.
Right. About 20 years.
Yeah, about 20 years, bro. Like, it's a lot. And I don't know. Like, I'm gonna listen. I don't want to be, because I am kind of biased, but like not really. Like, I just kind of like, I like who I like.
I mean, you're entitled to that, bro.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Why you like who you like. We all do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, from afar, from the outside, the one thing that, Surf is the energy, bro. Surf keep the shit going.
Free the wave,
bro.
Yes,
Surf is the energy, bro. And like, honestly, I feel like a lot of dudes that like put the work in on this shit to get it to the point to where it was able to obtain a caffeine deal ain't get the proper acknowledgement, ain't get the proper respect that's really due to those guys. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you one of them. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you was bubbling, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was bubbling before, like, you was smoking everything in front of you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Literally before.
That was one of my gripes that I had with battle rap.
Yeah. And understandably so.
You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of niggas was getting good looks at one point, and I felt like I wasn't, even though I was smoking everything in front of me. Like, there was nobody. I still got the most 3-0s. Nobody was killing me, bro.
Yeah.
But with all that, I still wasn't getting the call. Like, when you around there and call me as much as I would have liked them in the beginning, liked them too in the beginning, with as much killing as I was doing. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So, and I felt like they was rewarding a lot of niggas that definitely wasn't killing niggas like I was. So that was my gripe in the very beginning with them niggas. You know what I mean? After a while, I just stopped giving a fuck. Like, you know what? I don't care.
Yeah, and I feel
my brother Poison Pen started booking battle. I just started killing for him. You know, rest in peace, PH. PH was booking. I was killing for him. So after a while, I just got on some old, wherever I go, I'm going to kill. That's what it is. I don't need them niggas. You know what I mean? So that's where it was at.
Was it like a much of a transition from URL to RBE? Like, no. Like, I feel like, right, like, I feel like RB. This is just me.
Okay.
I feel like RBE puts you in a better light opposed to URL. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, all right, we got the lights and the glitz and the glamour over here, but I felt like ARP has a way of taking certain artists and framing them in a light where it's like it look I don't know, almost better than what it do on the other end. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion.
Right. No, you know what it was? ARP was just a little bit more connected to his people like that. Me and ARP was friends before any of this. Like ARP, we got history. I was his first headliner. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, he got a little documentary on how RBE got started on YouTube, like an hour-long documentary.
Yeah.
And if you look at that documentary, for like the first 20 minutes, they mention my name.
Yeah.
And he tell you, yo, Swave, me, Mav. He mentioned a couple names that was the start of RBE. You know what I mean? Helped him, you know what I mean? His idea for his first headlining and all that. It was supposed to be me and Mav, and it wound up being me and Rosenberg. You know what I mean?
There you go.
So ARP been my nigga since. Like, I never had no bad blood with him. Never
shout out
bad
RBE,
business.
man.
So that's why it always I know Beastie, I know Smacking them, but I never chilled with Smack. I never had the conversations with Smack like I have with ARP. Same with Beastie. I had conversations with Beastie, but it never went to the extent like me and Adam became friends. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why working with RBE always, it felt like working with family. It was like working with Penn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When me and Penn work, it was always comfortability. It was always a thing of we know each other. We know what's going on. We know that's how this supposed to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He know how I am. I know how he is. I know what he expect of me. I know what to expect of him type shit. You know what I mean?
Already.
So that's how kind of like it was with ARP.
Yo, so look, we've had shout out Harlem, of course, bro. So we had Jay Mills touchdown on the platform a few months back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We went through like some of your top 3 Swave Sevah battles in your opinion.
Mine?
Yes, absolutely. Your top 3 in your opinion.
Me and Disaster.
Okay, I got them on the list.
Top 3, you said?
Top 3.
Yeah. I got a lot. Okay, top 3. Me and Disaster's one. I would say me and QP because I think that's like one of the biggest body bags in battle rap.
That's up there. That's definitely up there.
And I would say me and probably Suge or Tink the Demon or Old Red.
All right. Okay, all right. So listen, I got 2 out of 3. So we got 2 out of 3. Okay. So I got Diz. I got Swave versus Diz. I got Swave versus Suge. Now, Swave versus Suge was more entertaining because Suge wasn't the same Suge that he is now. So
I made him that way.
That's facts. That's facts. Yo, he was different. Yo, he had
killers. I made Young Cannon.
I made Young Cannon a killer. After that.
I made Old
Young
Red a killer.
Cannon's another one. Young Cannon's another one.
I made Suge a killer. I made both Cannons killers. I 3-0'd both of them. Big Cannon and Young Cannon.
That's facts.
And they both became killers after that.
That's
Suge, I 3-0'd him. He became a killer after that. Old Red, I 3-0'd him. He became a killer after that.
Yeah. My honorable mention, B-Dot.
Okay, yeah, B-Dot. Yeah, that was a good battle.
That was a good one, bro. Yo, B-Dot was a good one, man. Yeah. So, all right. Being considered with restore order and shout out IP, man. Shout out Platform. Shout out 15 Minutes of Fame, man. Shout out everybody on over there and that end.
Definitely.
Yo, cause I definitely be tuned in, man. I definitely love everything y'all doing over in that end, man.
Appreciate you.
Defending battle rap and keeping the culture honest. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the culture honest.
That's what the whole show is about, B.
Right. Sticking to the script and not allowing niggas to blur the lines and change the rules to battle rap.
Right.
And that is what's needed because niggas be altering their feelings. Like or deciding battles like based off their feelings, not bars. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing. I'm like, yo, bro, you like how you not hear that? Or second up, my bad. Side note.
I hear you.
Side note. Did you happen to see the Red Bull freestyle joint with Big Sean?
Yes.
Yo, bro. Hey, bro.
I fucking love it, bro.
Bro, is Joey
love it.
Listen, all right, so
I love the way they the way they did the whole shit.
That shit was
the way
fire,
they structured
bro.
that.
Yes.
Hell yeah,
that shit was fire.
Joey, you put me in this
so all right, so listen, I got a theory.
That was fire.
That shit was fire.
Yeah.
I got a theory. Is Joey Badass bringing back New York? Now, hear me out. Hear me out, right?
I'm listening.
Joey, it may be the only nigga to like respond successfully and cleverly to Kendrick bars. You know what I'm saying? Not only the Kendrick bars, but hey, yo, I'm gonna keep it real, Swave. Hey, that boy smoked Daylyt boots, man.
What?
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm with you.
I love Quill, bro.
Listen, I'm with
Quill.
you. Don't feel alone.
I love Quill,
bro. Alone.
Quill is my nigga, bro. Quill is my nigga, bro. Like,
yeah,
yo.
nah.
Hey, listen, that boy Joey was talking.
I almost want to see the battle now.
I almost want to see the battle, bro. Like, listen, hey Joey. Listen,
Roam the plug
from the Melvinaire podcast said it first, bro. Drop a double album as Unique and Joey Badass, bro. I'm telling you.
Niggas said no fly zone. Is that right? I don't got to book a flight. I'm still pack light. Yo, son, that nigga went crazy.
Yo, he went crazy, bro. Hey, man. I want to see it, man. Hey, double album, unique versus Joey, bro. You gotta do something. You gotta do something, bro. Like, I kind of feel like, yo, with like the unique character, and yo, Joey sound like the only New York nigga out right now. I ain't gonna hold you. Joey sound like the only New York nigga that's sticking to the script, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I mean, Joey standing on business. He did take
standing
the
on business.
Shot. He also
I
took the first
appreciate it.
shot. I ain't mad. He did the little too much West Coast diggler. He took the little shot at them niggas. Made them niggas.
I appreciate it.
He got them niggas. He set the fire up under them. They got up. Shout out to Ray Vaughn. That Crash Out Heritage shit was fire though.
Yeah, yo,
I ain't gonna lie.
It was healthy though. Like it was healthy back and forth, yo. And it was so hip hop,
yo. Did it to the SWV beat. Like, oh, he playing.
Yeah.
He did it to the R&B beat.
Yeah, but yo, it was
crazy.
They all got crazy. I love the fact that they was able to keep it hip hop and keep it on wax and still diss niggas respectfully, yo. And it was, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my daughter in the chat. What's up, baby? Yo, all right. So, all right. I got some sub questions for you. Yo,
okay.
How did you keep a straight face battling O Solo, bro?
Everybody asked me that. Everybody asked me that.
O Solo is a fucking genius, man. I think O Solo is a genius, bro.
He is.
Shout out O Solo. There's no way in hell I'd be able to keep a straight face trying to battle that man.
I couldn't.
Yo,
I couldn't. You asking me for real. If you look at the battle, what straight face did I keep? Like, I was literally upset for a minute.
Yeah.
Like the first round, I was mad.
Yeah,
I was mad because I agreed upon that battle because of how Arsenal described it.
Right.
Arsenal told me that the boy was on some new shit and he was crazy and he been hearing his bars and Swave, you gonna have to really write for this nigga. And I was like, oh, okay. Cause I remember O Solo from Fight Club and I was like, that's the nigga do. I remember O Solo doing all the strange voices and shit. He's still on that shit. And Arsenal was like, nah, he different now. Like, you know what I mean? So I was like, what? Set it up. So I
Oh,
was when he
man.
came out on his bugged out shit. I was like, "Come on!"
Yo,
I don't know if you know this, but I'm not the antic nigga. I'm not
word.
that nigga, b.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Yo,
mean? I'm not into the weirdo shit. I
word,
really
word.
don't. So when he
Nah, shout
came
out
out,
O Solo, man.
remember if you remember he came out with a straight jacket and shit on. I looked at the nigga like, "Oh, it's one of them." Like I was upset, bro. I wanted to rap, and this nigga he threw my whole
Yo,
momentum off. He threw my mood off.
hey, O Solo is a genius, bro. He is
Mhm.
a genius, man. Shout out
He
O
is.
Solo, man. All right, so look, all right, so I got 3 battles coming up. We started
Okay.
with Rex versus Cass. We started with Rex versus Cass.
Okay.
Potentially Rock versus Easy.
You want me to say who I got winning?
Who you got winning?
I got Tay-Rock on that one.
Yo, all right. So I want to say Rock, but I feel like like for the year that Rock had, I kind of feel like Rock oversaturated himself for like, you know what I'm saying? Like the way he been going. And like I appreciate him taking like lower tier competition.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like Easy got something to say to him, yo.
Easy
I
got
feel like
Rock got something to say to Easy though.
nah, no question. No question. No question. No question. I think Easy say it better though. I think Easy say it better. Like, and listen, Rock not from Baltimore, yo. Rock from, you know what I'm saying? But Rock from Maryland, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Yo, Rock from
Right.
Maryland, though, like, yo, I'll be wanting to like be like, yo, I fuck with T-Rock. Like, I respect Rock for his status and he's a legend.
Well, you
Can
from
never take away from
Baltimore.
that. I'm from Baltimore, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
And you ain't got Rock winning?
I like the way Easy talking right now. I ain't gonna lie. I like the way Easy talking right now. I like so listen, Philly and Baltimore is like cousin cities, bro. Like if you go to Philly look like Baltimore.
It does. It does.
Philly look like Baltimore, bro. Like we cousin cities, bro. So like, yo, it's one thing. Like, yo, even my co-host on the show from Philly, bro. Like my man from Philly. Like we just rock together. You know what I'm saying? So like, yo, like I like a lot. I like the bag that Easy in right now, bro, because it's like it's a little different. It's a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The talk a little different now. It's a little different now.
I hear you.
I want to hear and Rock kind of feel like Rock got a foot out the door. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like Rock.
I feel like it's a conversation that need to be had because of all the stuff the history between them right now.
It definitely has to be had, and I wanted to be had before Surf come home. Because if Surf come home and behind Rock, then it's not gonna be fair.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
for Easy.
It's curtains for Easy if that happens. So it's not gonna be fair. It's not gonna be fair. So I wanted to be before Surf come home. Like nah, because this is a cheat code.
I didn't even think of that, but yeah, I'm well. They saying it's booked, so we about to see it.
Yo, I just want to see it, bro, because I think Easy gonna like the one thing if Easy hasn't proved anything else, bro. It's outside of like we saw Easy versus Chess. You know what I'm saying? He stepped up. He ain't died. We saw Easy versus. Did we see Easy versus Twerk?
Easy and Twerk had a 1-rounder back in the day.
There's a 1-rounder. That's what it was.
Twerk killed them though.
Yeah, I would want to see that again because I kind of feel like
they should do a full 3-rounder.
Yeah, full 3-rounder. Yeah, I would want to see that again.
Yeah.
I don't know because I feel like Chess better. I feel like Chess better than a lot of these dudes. Like Chess is top tier to me. Like Chess one of them niggas.
Definitely.
Chess one of them niggas, bro. Like Chess one of them niggas to me. So like
Chess got a battle that just dropped recently. He ain't do too well in that battle, but he is one of them top tier.
Yeah, Chess one of them niggas though, bro. Like it don't matter. Like Chess is like a Gohan, bro. Like everything, bro. Like he really the best nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? He really the best nigga for real, yo. But like he just had a moments where he ain't, he gonna do whatever he going through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, but
well,
he really
he had it. He a first time father too. You know, he just had a baby not too long ago too. So
Word.
you know You gotta give him some credit for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Word, absolutely. Shout out
Give him
Chess,
that,
bro.
give him that leeway. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Shout out Chess, bro. Like you one of them niggas, bro. Like I ain't knocking you whatsoever, bro. Like salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Your family. But like, yo, Chess is like a Gohan, bro. Like that nigga really that nigga, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he gotta get to that point to where it's a realization where he Bruce Lee will understand that he the master.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
glow.
that. He need to glow, right? He gotta understand that he already got it.
Right.
He need to understand he already got it. And like I feel like that with Chess, but Chess one of my favorite niggas, bro. Let's see what else I got on here. Do you feel hold on, what I got? Your top 5. Hold on. All right, let's go. We got the clip. Yo,
okay.
What was going through your mind, bro? With Caps versus Debo, bro. With Caps versus Debo went yo. Hey, bro.
Yeah, I want to set something straight. B. Cause a lot, I got a lot of slack behind this, bro.
Yeah.
So 2 things I want to say. One thing I said before, but I'm gonna say it again. One of the main reasons why I jumped in the middle of that is because it was QB's first event.
Got you.
Her mother and her grandmother was in the building.
Got you.
Ain't nobody doing that. I love the women. Those I love QB and her family. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing and bring no kind of harm and drama with these women in the building. Word. That's just how I was feeling. And now I know the 2 niggas involved. Yeah, I'm gonna stop this.
Right.
All right. Now, secondly, I'm stopping it with that in mind. I had, at the time of stopping this fight, I didn't know that Caps told Debo to SMD. I didn't know that. Right. I didn't know that at this point. It wasn't until I took Debo outside and he told me, this nigga told me to, and then I was like, oh, because I do believe niggas need to get punched in their mouth for that.
Absolutely.
So I did stop him without knowing that. Now, had I known that, would I have stopped him? I think the QB mother and grandmother would have took more precedence, so I probably would have. But I probably would have brought both of them outside at the same time. Right. You know what I mean? Instead of just separating them and taking one at a time. You know what I mean? So,
yo, that was like one of the most. Yo, and shout out Caps, bro. Like, I've been an angry fan for like 12 years, bro. Some shit like the 12, 13 years, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like something crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out Caps, bro. Yo, Caps is a big part of the culture, bro. Like,
definitely.
He's helped push the culture forward for years, bro. I'd never rag on Caps, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, yo. Like, yo, we gonna play this one joint closing out, man. Look, we got like 2 minutes left. Yo, I appreciate you coming through, man.
No, not a problem. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah. No question. Yo, if you got time, yo, I'd definitely love to do it again.
Definitely. Hit me up.
Let the people know where they can follow you, and yo, we definitely gonna run this back.
Yeah, at Swave Sevah on Twitter, at Swave Sevah, @SwaveSevah_ on Twitter, and just at Swave Sevah on Instagram. And you'll follow me. Mainly on Instagram, but go follow me on Twitter. I'm trying to get my numbers up. My last page got hacked. So at Swave Sevah _ on Twitter, and then no underscore on Instagram, just at Swave Sevah.
That's a bet already, man. Yo, I want to give a big shout out to Swave Sevah, man. Shout out Team Homie. Best crew in battle rap. Best crew in battle rap, bro. Like, I ain't gonna front.
Word.
I ain't gonna front. Best crew in battle rap, bro.
You ain't lying.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Sean Price. Shout out Bernadette. Shout out Bernadette Price, man. Shout out my brother, Knowledge Born Allah. You follow us, man. Can't Knock the Muscle _43 on IG, man. Melvinaire _podcast on IG. We everywhere, bro. Melvinaire 1075 on YouTube. And bro, yo, just tap in, bro. Like, yo, I promise you, man. Just get familiar, bro. Shout out my brother, Sensei Rip, Forgotten Kings TV.
Rest in peace, my brother Bishop Brigante, bro.
Rest in peace, Bishop Brigante, man. Definitely, bro. Man, shout out my brother Banks, man. Shout out my engineer Dex. Shout out Leader Genius. Shout out TJ, bro. Shout out the whole team, man. Shout out the studio. Digital Impact Studios, we in the building, bro. Shout out to Raw Dope Podcast. Hey, yo, bro, just pay attention, man. We be back next week, man. And yo, Life and Times of Wayne Jones, yo, May 28th, man. Shout out Tim Trees, Baltimore legend, bro. We got that going down. Just stay attention. Just pay attention, bro. I promise you. There's only more to come. Yeah, it's some other shit coming down the pipe I can't even fucking say yet. So, like, yo, just pay attention, bro. It's the Melvinaire Podcast, man. Your favorite podcast, bro. Just pay attention, bro. I promise you. Subscribe, get familiar, share the show. Somebody you love. We holler at y'all next week, man. Peace, love, salute, stay dangerous.
Salute world, I need y'all to do me a favor right quick and tap into the homie Grand Finale's latest video titled Sidelines. Okay, the full video is available on his YouTube channel. However, I'm about to bless y'all with a quick teaser. Okay, if you like what you hear, make sure to head on over to his channel and leave a comment. All right, and make sure to tell him that Rip sent you. Okay, run them numbers up. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.
Upon the world before you dearly depart.
Let the world go by. Just let the world go by. And it'll all be just fine.
Thank you for watching my video. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, hit that notification bell to get the latest on hip-hop, sports, comedy, whatever. All right, we got you covered over here at Forgotten Kings TV. And also, click on one of these videos, okay? All right, y'all.